This is just a little video
Just about 2 minutes into
updating
the
you
game,
guys on
first
some
quarter
stuff.
basketball.
As you guys know,
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Santos, he's
Star
in at
Wars
point
Scoop
guard.
is coming
Ivan
out this
Lopez
weekend.
out there with Porzingis.
I will be
Then it's
doing
Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard.
preview
Now here's
video
Ellis.
with
He's
me
been a
and my
nice option for them
boy, Mr.
offensively, and he's
Watson.
averaging more than 17 points a game.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's
And,
an extremely strong
it's gonna
finisher.
be a before and
I'm
after
surprised he
type of
wasn't able
thing.
to power that through the defense.
Oh, Porzingis. Yeah, it's gonna be a
passes to
before and
Carmelo.
after kind of deal
Free dishes to Anthony.
where we're gonna film ourselves
Kept
before,
alive by New York.
and then
Porzingis can't hit.
you know
Well,
what
the effort
we
was there,
think
but
of
just
it,
couldn't quite find his way through traffic.
and then we're gonna film
Hill
our
kicks to
reaction
Ellis.
immediately
It's
afterwards.
back to Hill.
And that will just be a quick
Jones, the pass to
one,
Ellis.
like, I guess just
Shot no good.
all in one
Anthony
take.
with the defensive effort. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, not a
We're
very
gonna have that to you
inspired
Friday.
performance for them, particularly when they
Friday
were
night.
defending. They just gave
The
that
movie
hostile
starts at
crowd
8,
plenty
so around
to cheer
8
for.
They
p.m.
allowed a lot of free
Check
runs to the
check the
hoop,
channel
a lot of
for
open
some
jump
videos
shots, and in the end, the
for the
opponent's
before
shooting
and after
percentage was
video.
through
There'll
the
be two
roof. You
separate
can't
videos,
win
not
if your
one,
defense isn't better than
because I
that.
And
can't
the basket
obviously
by
edit
Hill.
without a computer.
Here's Freak.
Unfortunately, I'll be
25
filming on
points
my
in the win against
Samsung
Brooklyn.
Galaxy phone.
And equally as impressive,
yeah,
the
we'll get a
playmaking,
camera
just
soon enough.
sensational. The way he was seeing the court
Oh.
and making the game easy for his teammates.
And Lopez throws it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ah, sorry, I won't adjust the mic.
Just over 3.5
Yeah,
minutes
but
gone here in
I'm
the first.
pretty excited.
Hill has the open look. That's
I'm pretty
basket
excited
number
for this
2
movie.
with his third
I've been,
shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I've been looking forward to it
Knicks have
since
gone
the
4 of
first
7 from
trailer
the
came
field,
out.
shooting over 50%.
And
Lopez a screen on
I'm glad that
and
they
a
haven't
wide
spoiled
open look for
anything.
Freak. A picture-perfect
That
screen
and
play, and the
Superman.
jumper's good.
I'm glad that
Freak's
we're
got
still in the
5
dark
points so far.
about most
Well,
of
Doris, an
everything.
interesting
Like, we
game.
still
Moments
don't
ago, you
know
had a chance
who
to
the
talk
main,
with head coach
who the
Frank
main
Vogel. What do you have to
characters really
say?
are.
Coach told me they're hoping to
still
overcome the
don't know,
problems a player like Carmelo
you know,
Anthony
like, what the
presents
deal
to
is
defenses. He said Melo's
with,
combination of
what's his
strength,
face, Kylo
size,
Ren?
and skill set make
Yeah,
it
Kylo
very
Ren, I
difficult
believe,
to
is the
keep him
dude's
from
name.
scoring
Oh,
each trip down the
horrible
floor. What he is hoping for
Sorry,
is to throw
I didn't
different
mean to
looks
do
at
that.
Melo to keep him out of his
Yes.
rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks again, Doris. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots.
Yeah, no,
and
I've
again,
been
it's New
really-
York.
Timely
Really
passing
looking forward to it.
leads to assists, and that's been the
Originally,
recipe
it was gonna
for
sit
success.
with my girlfriend,
Everybody
but
on the same page,
I don't have it.
completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Ellis.
what is my life?
That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good looking shot,
Star
well
Wars.
executed play. I
Yes.
wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Was going to cosplay for it. Unfortunately, there's things called I have little money.
The Knicks
I
shooting
was
their
gonna,
first free throw
honestly, it
tonight.
was just gonna be
Not
like
really where
lightsaber
you'd like
attached
to
to my
be
belt
as a team in terms of free
with
throw
like
shooting, just
overcoat
about
on.
73%.
You know, the numbers from the
Lights
line,
it.
guys, are close to where they were last year.
I wanted to hit the
But just a tad
midnight
worse,
premiere,
so
but it was
Not too
just
bad.
Hill
hectic.
kicks to
There was
George.
no tickets available within the first few hours in the movie theater in my town. One of my friends actually,
George has got his first
he
points of the
he
game.
went there.
Bad
He
time
went
for
to
these
the movie
defenders to be
theater to
standing
get
around
his.
watching.
He didn't order
Not
his
while the
tickets
ball's
online.
in his hand.
He actually went to the movie theater to get his
Freak
tickets.
kicks to Aflalo. And it's Anthony, top of the key.
And he's getting an IMAX 3D.
Here's Porzingis.
I believe my
And the
tickets are
rebound
just
goes to
regular,
the Pacers. They beat the Knicks during their last
regular
encounter in New
Ooh,
York.
that's not naughty at all.
Margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and
Speaking
down
of D,
their lineup.
that's
Yeah,
a
the
good
reserves,
deal
the
right
guys
there.
coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence
Aren't I
felt. And,
funny?
of course, with their
I'm
big
hilarious.
lead, they were able to give the bench a
I'm
lot of run.
hilarious.
Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Terrence Jones. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. 4 on the clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And their offense already in a flow.
That's
some
Friday.
stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Saturday.
Quality
Saturday
looks
night,
they're
I
getting,
believe.
and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They
I'll
have
be watching
to be
it, and I'll
happy
be going
with this
out
start offensively.
to watch the Jets game. Jets Cowboys Saturday night. But after the game, I don't believe I'm doing anything. So I'm gonna try to get a Borderlands 2 or GTA 5 broadcast going for you guys this Saturday.
While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's
So
best shooting team.
that's happening.
Number
It's
one, the
gonna be
Knicks.
Just
heist,
tremendously disciplined
just
offensively,
fucking
always
around,
looking
just
for the best possible
just
shot. That's
being a nuisance.
Rockets.
Indiana making some changes. Lavoy
So
Allen
that'll be
checked in for Turner.
Saturday night.
And it's Hill in for Jones. And Stevenson's checked in for New York.
And
Hill kicks to
hopefully,
George.
hopefully, I
Good,
can
the
get
assist
Borderlands
goes to
2
Hill.
going. I
George
believe
has
that's
got
one of
his second
my
bucket.
more
Yeah,
popular
good looking bounce pass to set up that one.
broadcasts.
Hill pulls it in.
Damn. I believe
Pacers
so.
trail by 4.
You guys really enjoyed that one.
Ellis dishes to Hill.
But Saturday night,
Back to
hoping
Ellis.
for
And the foul
Borderlands
called on
2.
Freak. That is his first
let's
foul
play.
of the game. The Pacers making a
Same
change here.
crowd of people
Stuckey's
from
checked
before,
in.
hopefully.
Then for the
If
Knicks,
not, it's gonna be,
Tyler
me and
Quinn
Mr.
comes
Watson
in for Robin Lopez.
doing a
And
little
Wesley Johnson has subbed
mess
for
around
Nero
on
Flowers.
GTA 5.
And Lance Stevenson picks
Maybe
up the
we'll
foul.
get some
That is his
gameplay of
first
NBA
foul of the
2K
game.
going. And it will be fun. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Also, really quick,
They set the
this
pick.
video is
Hill,
pretty
the
late.
open look. Great use of the pick to
Considering-
create room for the jumper.
So many
Hill's
other
got
channels
6
have already
points.
spoken about
Great
this.
screen that time by George. Well done.
That Batman v Superman trailer, man.
Now here's Freak. He's got 5. Stevenson
I don't know.
outside.
I was excited at first,
Johnson kicks to Freak.
but now
New
that
York moving the ball
I've
around.
had
Just
so
trying to
long
shoot.
to think about
Here's
it,
Anthony. And so he earns a trip to the
I don't know
line.
how I feel
Officials
about
on
it.
the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
like I enjoy it. I don't find many problems with it. Unlike other channels that say it showed too much,
And he's got his first free
basically
throw of the
gave the
game.
plot. I mean,
And free throw
realistically,
shooting, not
there was no other
necessarily
way
one of his
we could
strong
have known
suits. Only about 70%
how
on the
that
season.
movie was going
I
to go
think it's been
down.
a struggle for him at the
Especially
line.
when
He's
they
been
introduced
scuffling
Lex
this
Luthor was
season. I
going to be
mean,
in the movie.
he's pretty
There was
well
only
below the
so many,
percentage that he shot a
handful of
season
ways
ago, and not quite sure
that
why.
movie was going to go down from Act 1, 2, and 3. Hold on 1 second.
And he's good on the second. Here's George. 9 points last game out. Allen, a screen on Anthony. And George kicks to Allen. And he dunks it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Don't think it showed too
Now
much.
here's Freak. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis,
It looks
averaging
good.
about 24.5 points a game. And the shot is good from
Doomsday.
Johnson.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Doomsday. That's all I'll say.
Now here is Hill. He's guarded closely.
Actually,
There's the screen. Kicks it to Allen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Wesley Johnson picks one up. Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one falls for him. Williams is checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought. Hold on.
Both good from the line that time. The Knicks with the lead. Freak with it. He has 5. Williams gets a screen from Santos. Williams passes to Santos. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Williams has got his first basket of the night. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's George. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Allen's shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pacers trail by 4. Stuckey outside. He kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Allen. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. But he recovers it. Out to Stuckey. The pass to George. For 3. Hill. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. And it's 9 points for Hill. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. They set the screen. Down low, O'Quinn, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Sorry.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective
is
the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. C.J. Miles has checked in for Indiana. And New York with a change here, too. Cannon's checked in. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Hill, and it's blocked by O'Quinn.
Okay.
Terrence Jones comes in for Hill. Paul George is checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Ellis in for George Hill.
Yeah, I was going to do some...
C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Jones is out there with Turner. And it's Ellis at the point. That's the Pacers' 5. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And it's sent back by George. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He ended with 25 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
For Indiana, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Monte Ellis. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
I really do want to talk about this Batman vs. Superman trailer.
And here's Freak. He's got 5. It's stolen by Jones. And it's
people
by
really,
Santos. And that's
a lot of people are against
Indiana will retain possession.
I don't know if it's there's a number of things I think number of reasons why I think people are they're really against this trailer. I think first off, those who believe that it showed too much have the Terminator Genesis fear.
Here's George.
Where Terminator Genesis showed too much.
Can't get it to go.
And they were just like, well, that really ruined the movie because they showed the main baddie. But it's not like...
Freak's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's leadership. Really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm
Terminator Genesis.
and
I think that's just such an unfair comparison.
Now, here is George.
Because people are excited for this movie. I don't think that many people are excited for Terminator Genesis.
The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Okay, especially after Salvation. Christian Bale's try with Salvation, that was just horrid.
Freak dishes to Lopez.
I don't think people were as excited as
Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And it was just having John Connor reveal as a big baddie, that's way bigger than having Doomsday revealed as a big baddie. Because we're not. This is the second movie in the DC.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Horrible.
Now here's Freak. 5
Because
points
we've already gotten to know John Connor in previous movies. And we barely know anyone. The only person we know in Batman vs Superman that we've had a chance to connect with is Superman and Man of Steel.
First trip to the free throw
Man
line
of
for him in
Steel
this
was
one.
divided. And that in itself is just a horrible connection. And you can't compare DC to Marvel. I've been guilty of comparing DC to Marvel at times. But realistically, when you really have to sit down, analyze DC, they're two completely different properties. Marvel has been on a tear since Iron Man. They've had a plan. This isn't something new where it's like, well, DC made The Dark Knight, so we gotta make our holes. No. This is them saying, listen, we need to start making some money. We need to start making movies because Marvel's had a bad, I don't want to say like bad, but they haven't had much success in films. They, like DC, they've had more success in animation. So Spider-Man the animated series,
X-Men. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team.
What else am I missing?
The focus of this discussion was getting their offense
Marvel
to
came
run
out
through
with
a
Daredevil.
follow.
Ben Affleck was
Coach
Daredevil.
emphasized getting him as many
We
touches
remember
as
that.
possible,
Remember
saying
how horrible
he is
it was.
going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away.
Ghost Rider
Over
came
to you,
out.
Kevin.
All right, Doris.
And it was just
Now here's
awful.
Freak.
Like
5
that movie
points
was
in
just
the game.
awful. Nicolas
Follow.
Cage.
That's good.
Ghost Rider. I love Nicolas
got the lead
Cage
up to
more than
6 now
anyone.
for the Knicks.
A
But
wide
him
open
as Ghost
three.
Rider, come on now.
They need much better communication
And it's
defensively.
just, and Marvel really wanted to have some of their lesser known characters really
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of
have
sorts,
more
if you will.
fans.
Something's
And
off with his
they really
mechanics.
had a plan. They
At
set
least
things
as I
up
look
where
at, you know, one
they
aspect
had a
of their
plan
play
for
today
10
that's really been tight
15 years from now.
and far
Like,
superior
they're
is
already
their
in
passing.
phase 3 of
And
their
that kind of
cinematic
flow
universe.
can be elusive. But
DC's
the great
just trying to
offenses
catch
have
up
it, and
because
that's just
DC
what they've shown here.
didn't have to worry because they already had
And
Batman
once again,
Begins.
off the mark by Indiana. New
They
York
had Batman
by
Begins and the Dark Knight trilogy. So they didn't really need
Santos, the pass to Porzingis.
to make up a
Now the
universe.
feed to Freak. Inside.
They had no reason to because they already had
A foul on the shot.
Christopher
The
Nolan
bucket's good. He'll go to
Dark
the
Knight
line.
trilogy, and they tried to make Superman somewhat like the Dark Knight, but
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you can't have Man of Steel in the same universe as the Dark Knight trilogy, or the Dark Knight universe.
That's good
Nolan,
from Lopez.
the Nolan
Talk
verse.
about being on his game.
Because
Look at the
Nolan
numbers for
already
Lopez.
shut that door down.
9 points and
I
also
don't
a
think
block
he's going
shot.
to direct another DC
They
movie.
really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
might produce,
Kevin,
he
the
might
offense
help
has basically been running in
produce
place.
Gotta get going.
a couple more
Now
movies,
here's
but
Ellis. 6
I
points
think
for
he's
him.
done, especially after
Offline from the
Interstellar.
top of the key.
He's
Yeah, the
finished
offense
with those
seems
kinds of
to
movies. That was just
completely in
a
disarray.
Exactly. But at the
project.
other end, it's one bucket after
like,
the
okay,
other.
I'll do
This
this,
run is getting out of
give it
hand
a
right now.
go.
Count the
If
bucket.
it doesn't go well, whatever. I'm
11
still a great
points for Aaron
director.
Aflalo.
If it
No
does, then
hesitation
so
when
be
he
it.
saw the space that
That's
he was
great.
giving him. That's two.
It's just,
Here's
I don't know.
Miles.
I feel like a lot of people who are against this
And
movie,
if that doesn't get
the
them
trailer,
fired up,
because the movie
guys,
hasn't even come out yet.
nothing
Let's
will.
remember that,
Just
guys.
with
The
the
movie
top
comes
door
out
ordered, huh?
March.
Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them
I
the
guess-
energy boost they've been looking for.
I understand when
Oh,
people
that
say
was
they
a
showed
great
too
angle
much
we
already.
just saw, courtesy of Kia. And so
And
it's New
I
York
know-
with it. Following
From
the
that
score
sense,
by
I feel like
Indiana.
they've shown too much
Porzingis
because
passes
we're
to
only in
Aflalo.
December. If they release this in, let's say,
Now,
January,
Freak.
February,
He's got
then,
5, 4
then
on the
that would
shot
have been
clock.
like
For
better
3.
because you were closer to the movie, so it's like, all right, now it's time to, get a little reveals going.
And now he's taking a solid opening in the
revealed
quarter
a
and
lot.
built on it.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not Terminator Genesis like, because Terminator Genesis really revealed that, hey, remember that kid that Arnold Schwarzenegger's character tried to save or kill in the first few Terminator movies you loved? Yeah, we're gonna make him the villain. So everything you learned from the first few movies that you loved, we're just gonna throw it all away. We're gonna just basically begin anew, and you're gonna love it. And we're gonna force feed you this. That's where people had the problem, or at least I think people had the problem, where they were like, "No, John Connor. Why would you reveal John Connor as a villain?" Granted, it will be a better reaction in the movie theater, but I feel like the results would have been the same. Because people would have been like, why is he the villain? Like, I thought he was the guy that was supposed to save the world. Like, he's the reason why the machines don't rise or whatever.
Especially in close games, guys.
And it was just, that's why the reveal was so bad, because, yeah, you revealed the main villain, but like, have the villain at one of the most important people in the whole franchise.
And that's a must-do when you're down.
And yet, Doomsday may be an important character in Superman's comic realm. But the fact is, who else were you gonna get? Were you gonna get Lex Luthor in his freaking machine suit that he has against Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman? I don't think so. And you definitely are not going to introduce Darkseid in this movie. I think they're going to hint at him, but they're not going to say Darkseid's the reason why Batman and Superman fight for a bit and then become friends to join forces to fight Darkseid. So Doomsday I feel like is a good choice, because this isn't the same origin he has. Now, my prediction is what's going to happen is that the way he looks right now it's his first form. It's going to be like Cell from the Dragon Ball Z series. His first form looks like shit. Like, he looks like I feel like he looks deceiving at first. But when Batman and Superman actually fight him, he's actually easily defeatable, and they actually question why he was such a problem. And then he starts to evolve. So I feel like Superman's going to kill or seriously injured, critically injured. So like the brink of death, he's going to fight Doomsday to the break of death. And I feel like right then and there, he's going to start to evolve. And he's going to start to get spikes on his head.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him,
that's when he starts to look like his comic incarnation. But as of right now, that's just...
Feeds it to Hill. And there's the 3-second
that's
violation.
Just,
you can't afford to be playing that loose.
I get the yeah.
Definitely not.
I get
Things
the
have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball.
I might be
you don't
a
want
bit
to be
gassy.
brain fading right
so
now.
Sorry.
And New York making a change here. Kyle O'Quinn is checking.
No, but I don't think people should start freaking out just yet. I feel like people should freak out if they show all this in the trailers.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first two quarters.
Everything
is
just rushed. I'm not talking about the process, like, you know, like Batman or Superman, then Wonder Woman, then Justice League, then Flash, and Aquaman. No, I'm not talking about that kind of rushed. I'm talking about the movie feels like should be 2.5 hours, closer to 3. But in reality, it moves so fast that it's closer to 2 hours. That's what I mean. First, like the first scene is Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent meeting for the first time, and then the next scene is them fighting, and then the third scene is Doomsday. I don't want that. I want progression. So I don't think DC is going to cut a lot from this movie. I think they're going to probably cut a lot of the cyborg type of thing. And when they say Cyborg going to be in this movie, he's not going to be Cyborg as a machine. I guarantee you it's going to be Bruce Wayne or Clark Kent at a football game.
Guys, focus on me.
And it's going to be
we got him where we want him, and we can
Cyborg before he got...
even more
Jesus,
if
I
we
forgot
pay
his
attention
name.
to a
Hold
couple
on.
of key things.
I'm
Passing
sorry.
has been outstanding.
I'm
You
not
guys
being
are
a
playing
nerd
smart
right now.
team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly
I'm so
as we
sorry.
have.
I
Now
let you
I'll
all
give
down.
credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the
I
basketball.
failed you.
Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way.
I promise I'll be better.
That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Also,
now the third
comment what you think about. I want you to. I want you guys
13 points, and he's
type
put
in
one
the
three-pointer
comment
on the board.
section
You know what
you
though,
guys
Clark,
thought of the
it wouldn't be
trailer,
a bad
because
idea
I'm really
going
interested in what
forward
you guys
to
thought.
try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And New York looking at who they've got. Santos in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with
But I
Anthony.
feel like, because if I do remember
and it's
correctly,
Lopez in at the
especially
center
in the New
position.
52,
Freak kicks to a Flalo.
Cyborg, before he actually got all his tech, he
on the
was a
clock.
football player.
Top of the key. And it's Freak missing.
Horrible shot.
Pacers trail by 10.
Yeah, I believe he was a football player, so if I'm wrong, please correct
Ellis
me
outside.
in the comment sections below.
He feeds it to Jones.
If
George with
not,
no one around. Offline with his three. New
yeah,
York's gone 6
if
of
I'm
12
wrong,
from
just let me
outside.
know,
A very
correct me.
nice 50%
But I do believe
mark.
he is
Shooting the
he's a
three-ball
football
well.
player.
To the inside. Turner with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Jones, no one around him. And the lead is down inside single digits.
So I feel like
Jones
the
has got
instruction of
his team on
Cyborg
the
is
board
just going to
first
be
here in the second half for the Pacers.
Cyborg
Lopez, a screen on Hill.
playing his
And
football
Hill over to
game.
help. It's
Oh,
deflected.
damn it.
Paul George
Alright, I gotta
with the
stop this
steal.
fucking roll. I gotta start actually making some calls.
Shoots off the
Running some
step back.
plays.
And it's George again missing.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to
While
be
we can, let's
maybe
get a
Clark
quick
Kent
check of our 2K
as
leaderboard for a
well
glimpse
Superman
of
as
the
Clark
NBA's
Kent
most
reporter
elite
at a
groups.
football
The
game,
top three-point shooting wingman in the league.
or Bruce
Paul
Wayne at a
George
football
on
game
top.
talking
He
about
is a
Superman.
sharpshooter, guys. I mean, no
And it's
doubt
gonna be-
about that. Just who you want roaming on the wing and waiting
Is
for
that
the
my efficient?
defense.
Hold on. Sorry, my phone's really slow. I need to get a new phone. Damn it. Yeah, sorry. Ugh. Sorry about this, guys. Vic Stone. Okay, Victor Stone. Sorry. Wow, massive brain fight. I knew it was Victor something. So yeah, Victor Stone's going to be playing football, and Clark Kent or Superman, or both, are going to be at the game. I'm assuming it's either going to be Clark Kent being a reporter, reporting, just reporting stuff for Daily Planet, or it's going to be
That doesn't go either for George.
Bruce Wayne talking to
tonight, but you can't fault
Diana,
him for the effort.
aka Wonder
And that
Woman,
one's good. Freak.
or someone else, just talking about who Superman is, what he means, trying to get some intel.
Now here is Hill. He's covered closely. A Baseline J.
And then Aquaman Flash. I don't think, if memory serves, I don't know if,
New York's gone downtown 13 times in
did
this
they
game.
cast the Flash before or after they started filming?
Lopez,
because I do know that they said that the Flash is going to make a cameo.
George with the ball.
But I also remember them saying that, I don't know. I just don't know how. I feel like the cameo for the Flash is just going to be a mention in conversation.
Left side. 5 to shoot.
If they did the cast before they started, or in the middle of filming, like they did with like Marvel did with Spider-Man, and they just inserted him in, then I feel like if they didn't do it before filming,
the Knicks leading by 5.
It's just gonna be a small in conversation like
New York moving the ball around.
Oh, like maybe Bruce Wayne is talking smack to Clark Kent about his recording, and he's like, well, I know this great dude who, like this great officer or whatever.
Wasted no time on that one.
Sorry. Massive brain farts.
For Paul George.
Brain farts. It's only 10:50 in my town right now, in my area.
We gotta be more
and I'm also pretty tired.
They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
They're probably just gonna mention him like, I know this like really good like crime scene investigator,
and make your presence felt.
And they're just gonna mention him, or that like, you know, it's gonna be a crime, and then Bruce Wayne's gonna be like, ha ha ha, or Batman's gonna be like, I know this great guy that could work. He's gonna talk to Alfred as he's Batman. It's like, send this over to Star Labs, so Wally or Battery can like check it. Because they haven't said if the guy from Perks of Being a Wallflower, I forget his name. I'm very forgetful.
Lopez has got 15 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Jesus. The Flash movie cast. No. Ezra Miller. There we go. I feel like Ezra Miller, did they cast him before or after the movie started filming? Yeah, because Ray Fisher is playing Big Stone. I feel like he's just going to be he's just going to be a football player. Maybe they'll like go into like his relationship with his dad when Bruce Wayne or Batman is talking to his dad, because I know he becomes Cyborg because of the alien technology from the attack of when Darkseid attacks.
Yeah, but I see a team with a chance to make some major noise as the season progresses. It's just a matter of unlocking that potential amongst the players. It has not been an easy
alien technology basically takes over this machine that had Big Stone in it.
He dreams the quick
that's
shot.
how you get Cyborg.
And it's a 7-point New York lead.
So
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third
I feel like they're going to do that. They're not going to have him become Cyborg, obviously.
Hill dishes to Ellis.
Because that'd be stupid. That's another thing. People say here like, there's gonna be an appearance by Aquaman and Flash and Cyborg and everyone else. Do you really think they're gonna spend more than like 15 minutes with each character aside from Aquaman? Because Aquaman, I feel like is the big reveal. He's the real big reveal. He's the real big fish.
It's good, and he drew contact on the
He's
shot,
the one
so
that
go to the
DC
line.
is like, listen guys, you really want to wait to the movie to see Aquaman, because he looks badass in the set picture they showed.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the
even in this trailer where people say they showed too much, we didn't even see Aquaman. Now if they showed Aquaman and Doomsday, that's the entire movie right there, because then there's no surprises. And it was like, oh, I'm not so surprised for Aquaman. Are you sure? because no one was really that surprised about, you know, like Zod being a villain. They're like, well, you know, he is a big villain.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
That one's in there. The next
yeah, basically. We basically seen the entire movie, and it's just it's stupid. I'm sorry if I'm blabbering on and not making sense. My words aren't, you know, getting together to make sense.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to him.
I feel like it's mostly coming from Marvel fanboys, because people who are excited for the movie will still be excited for the movie. And only have minor complaints about the trailer, especially the most recent one that quote unquote shows too much. I feel like what they should have shown more is Lex Luthor. If they're gonna show more Lex Luthor. Because people still aren't into the Jesse Eisenberg being Lex Luthor.
They double him with George. Lets it go from 14.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute.
That's because he had a bit of good dialogue. I think it was Tyrone Magnus that said he gave off like a Riddler Joker vibe, but I don't think that's the case.
On the shot clock. Here's Hill.
I just think that's just him trying to keep the appearance.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He came off as this like really super nice guy.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. And Freak.
And let's not remember, Jesse Eisenberg can be a dick.
Him a double in this one.
He can act like a total asshole.
And 15 assists.
So, and folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size.
Jesse Eisenberg is involved in this
aerial skills.
Like, obviously,
he took good advantage of
he has no ill will
19 points for Monte Ellis.
And who knows, maybe the Doomsday reveal, something happens.
There in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, we can mark those up for him.
And
he loses all his hair, and he goes bald.
And that's 15 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes
I did take away from this trailer is that it's starting to look a lot like the Batman v Superman movie that got canceled in 2002. Mr. Sunday Movies did a 2-part video on that script, and they basically read the script. And what they read is very similar to what we've seen so far.
Turner comes for the double team. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It's shocking. It's not like major. But
and when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly.
Batman's been retired for a couple of years. Well, he's been Batman for a couple of years or whatever.
Down low,
a couple decades, maybe 1 or 2 decades.
Miles gets to Turner
and
takes it off the glass. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him?
It was in the 2002 script. Either or.
Lopez a screen on Hill. Here's Santos.
But basically,
offensive rebound. Tries again.
It was
no good. He falls short of
the Joker was involved.
With his first miss. He's 7
of
of 8.
Luthor pretty much cloned the Joker to try to get that Superman fight.
He's got 11. Turner with his screen on Anthony.
Guess there's cloning here because they used General Zod's blood.
The dish to Freak, 13 feet away, and the shot is good.
And
Freak's got 12.
Yeah, basically Bruce Wayne had a wife. He fell in love, but she was too much of the perfect woman. Turned out she was just a clone of something that Lex Luthor had.
George sets a screen for Hill.
Get Batman to suit up again.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Throw it down.
Down the breakaway slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Put the link up in the video.
Here we go.
Via description. So the link of the video in the description.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation.
Video, but I'll put part 1 and their video will be
Pacers
part
trail
2.
by 11. All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Petering.
It's very like, oh, Lex Luthor brought them together, and then Lex Luthor and blah blah blah. But it's very similar. So I hope it's not the same script, or it's a variation of the script, because then that would be, because that script was silly. It was ridiculous how crazy it was, and not a good crazy. Wow, someone actually sat down.
New York leading by 10.
And someone actually nearly gave it the green light.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Terrence Jones.
No question, he got bumped on that
So,
shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one drops.
I'm interested now.
Come on, let's go. Keep going.
What do you think of my gameplay so far? I know I have 3 turnovers.
And both free throws good from Freak. So it's the Pacers
pretty
now.
Good game, fourth quarter. I mean, I haven't scored as much as I usually do, 16 points.
Ellis with it.
I have a lot of assists, 17 assists.
Screen by Jones.
Should I go for triple-double in the sub?
And here is Ellis.
To go to work with.
Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Hill.
Oh no, I'm not going to get
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Dishes it to Freak. New York moving it around.
Anthony.
Kept alive.
Wesley Thompson.
And Hill over to help. Johnson kicks to Stevenson. Another shot.
Oh.
And Anthony lays it up and in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
I'm so excited for that Superman. It's just people are too...
And there's the pass to Turner. Screen by Jones. Ball's knocked loose.
People
Hill
are too,
drives in.
I guess, nervous.
Three-pointer. And it's Hill. That time the
I
assist
know
by
someone
Hill.
on YouTube said
11 points
there
for
once,
Hill.
if they were given a choice of Star Wars, Civil War, or Batman vs Superman, and they can only see one and never see the others, like, ever. Like, you can only choose one and you can never see any of the other two.
The feed to Hill.
They'd still choose Batman vs Superman.
It's back to Hill.
Because it's new and we've never seen it
And with that
before.
one, the lead is
And the argument to that is, well, this is a continuation of Star Wars. This is a brand new Star Wars.
Body control, he's able to cancel it
So,
out.
Agreed.
So
Body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of
my thing is,
then you better be able to
I'm
manufacture things in the air.
And how about a little bit of
I'm not a Marvel fanboy, not a DC fanboy. I just
I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the
to
defense
have
to
a good
swallow.
point.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with
Great
his passing,
practice.
and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Oh, yeah, we have a backcourt. Oh, no.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
All right,
Pacers
I
trail
might
by
have to
11.
score. Batman vs Superman.
To the paint, here's Jones.
Sorry if
And
this
lots of
broadcast
contact there.
came off a
Missing the
little
shot,
late.
he'll shoot 2.
And I know it's pretty late too, depending on where you are. And pretty random.
At the line for your Pacers, Terrence Jones.
I'll try to
2 shots. That one is off.
hold on. Let's go back.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
2016 is going to be a great year, though. I'm excited for Civil War. I'm excited for Batman vs Superman.
It's the
despite
second from the
people's
line.
remarks. The big thing I've
The
heard
Knicks
as
lead
well
by
is
10.
that, oh, people are already going to go see the movie. Why would you reveal everything?
Quarter
And
keeps
it's
moving
just,
right along. 3 minutes gone
you know
so
what?
far.
DC fans are going to go see the movie. Yeah, your regular fans
stepping
can
up
see
to
it.
challenge
But
him on
it's
that
just like,
drive to the 10.
And Greg,
obviously,
he says,
DC has
"Thank
something
you
up their
very
sleeve.
much," and sails
DC
in
knows
for the
better.
flush.
And
They're not
those are
Terminator
the kind of
Genesis where they know,
sequences that
well,
tell
this
you
is
why
really
the
our last
score
chance
is
to do
what it
anything,
is.
any Terminator movies,
Ellis
so
kicks to Hill.
let's
6
get
on
the
the shot
people in the
clock.
seats and see what happens.
Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot
yeah,
two.
that was the problem with Terminator. No one was really excited. They obviously had an official trailer.
I love the fact that he plays for his team. He's really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Showed the futuristic, the future with Skynet taking over and everything, and that was cool. But then in the second official trailer, that's when they revealed John Connor. They revealed too much because
look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
First trailer, it's not that it wasn't well received, it's that no one cared.
There's the pick. And Hill over to help to the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones.
Fuck up. You make me double think. I'll have 5 turnovers.
On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by a follow. Hill dishes to Ellis. That one rolling around and rims out. Jesus. The Knicks leading by 10.
Guess just shut up. Just
Freak
shut up.
with it. He's picked up by Hill. Pass to Porzingis. Puts up a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This is a horrible game.
Ellis the pass to Hill.
Or broadcast.
Hill kicks to Jones. Feeds to Hill. Screen by Jones.
Tell me, do you guys
Hill
want to see more 2K?
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Uncharted 2
nice work
GTA,
to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Usually 2K because the copyright, especially with Uncharted 2, copyright isn't that, strict.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter.
Locked in certain areas.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Here's Santos, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does
Terminator Genesis. Yes, they needed people to go.
You're right. It's a dazzling move.
I'm not going to say that DC needed people going to see, but after Captain America Civil War, your average fan is going to be like, well, why am I going to go see Batman vs. Superman and Captain America Civil War is going to be the better movie, so screw that. And I think Batman vs. Superman and DC, they want to dominate the couple of months that they're going to, the 2 months that they are behind in Captain America. So I believe they can release in March.
This defense needs to clog those
they're
lanes in the
basically saying,
middle
listen,
much more effectively.
We need to make our money if we release the same day as Captain America Civil War. We're not gonna we're gonna make money, but it's not gonna be the amount of money we're intending. So we want to really get our money's worth, get as close to $1 billion or the record that no one set up.
And yes, sir, that one
then we as in DC, we need to get the movie on a date where people will watch it and we don't lose any money from Marvel. Because obviously Marvel is dominating comic book movies right now.
That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
So DC wants to make their couple million. They want to get $1 billion or $2 billion. And just look at Star Wars. They released a couple trailers. People were excited. They had $100 million in advance ticket sales. So you know they're going to the $2 billion mark the first weekend.
George is checked in for Hill.
And it's just going to be chaos throughout.
Here's Freak.
Money-wise, obviously. Not like, tragedies.
And the officials call over the back.
Oh, damn it. Hello.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, over him. I mean, there's a picture of
tragedies
in the officiating manual. So clear,
like, why did we spend so much money?
First free throw is good.
Obviously, people are excited. People want to see it. Movie theaters have sold out. I'm actually lucky I ordered my tickets online.
Both free throws good from Hill. The Knicks leading by 7. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak.
Honest here.
He has 20 points and 19 assists.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
don't know if you guys do. So my NBA 2K videos are my lowest viewed videos, so obviously you guys either are not fans of the NBA 2K videos, or are not fans of how I play.
Turner can't hit. And New York the other way now.
So I would really like to know what you guys would like to see.
Passes it to Porzingis. Launches a three. Score the basket. His fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
That's pretty much all I have to say on that one. I know I spent most of the video. The title,
doubled by Santos. Jones drives in and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Porzingis,
I know I spent
and
most
so
of the
he's
video
picked up his
most of the broadcast talking about that
for the rest of this game.
But I just had to get my opinion out there because I didn't get the chance to earlier when it came out. I am excited for Star Wars this weekend. I'm hoping it's amazing.
And so Jones nails both of them.
I've been trying to
New York
avoid
leading by 9 on the wing. Williams
any and
to the
all
left wing.
spoilers.
And Jones over to help.
Anyone. Like, I've been avoiding.
Nobody near Williams.
Oh man,
Here's a Flello. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I've been
Four of their
trying
last
to avoid
5
any
makes came off
reviews,
of a
even if
high-quality
it's
shot
spoiler
inside.
free. I don't want to know
Textbook.
anything. I
Really,
don't want to
when
know
you
if it's
look
an
at how
amazing
they're
movie. I don't
playing,
want to
they
know
are
if it's
having their way.
moderate. I don't care if it's
And the foul called on Freak.
I just want to go in there with a clean slate,
Foul of the game.
with
We're
a
in the
clean
bonus,
mindset,
and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
with no expectations. Although I am excited, but I am a Star Wars
Free
fan.
throw drops for Hill.
But I don't want to know anything about the movie. Anything.
Both free throws good from Hill.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
On 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Turner comes with the double team. Here's Williams.
Oh.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his
Oh
8th
yeah,
rebound
just
here
a
tonight.
reminder.
Hill
I
kicks to
will
Ellis.
have
It's back to Hill.
before and after. It's gonna be
Kicks
almost
it
a
out
day
to
in the
Jones.
life kind of video
Good, and it's Hill
where
picking
I'm
up the
gonna
assist.
film
And it's
me on my
13
way to
points
pick
for
up
Terrence
my
Jones.
friends,
The Knicks
Mr.
leading by
Watson.
7. Freak dishes to a Flello.
I shall state his name.
Oh, here's Freak. He's guarded by
Friday.
Hill. Freak kicks to
I want
Williams.
to
And again, New York
have
with the
him
triple.
be searched out
Not
by
his best game, but they're still getting it
Orlando.
done collectively.
The Pacers are gone. 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Team 2 from Hill. And the rebound goes to
adjusted by
Lopez.
his
Lopez has got 9
Yes,
rebounds now tonight.
for now. Until of course
Now here's
he's
Freak. He's guarded closely.
because you know that's
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
that's how
That
you
one on
that's how you do it, because then your friend gets like all these people adding him and it's like, oh, hey, you're a dick.
Free throw good.
I
Freak.
didn't want this attention.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Yeah, so that'll be
Pacers trail by
before,
12.
like talking about our expectations. I know
Hill kicks to George.
the friend I'm going with, he's
Hill
he's
passes
never
to Turner.
never
An
seen any
amazing
of the Star Wars
finish with a
movies,
hand right in his face.
so
Excellent
there'll probably be
assist
an
there, just
explanation
led
of
him
that.
to the perfect spot.
I mean, I have to
Freak
get my
dishes to
memory
Lopez.
settled as well.
New York moving it around. And Freak
I have to
throws it
rekindle
down.
my memory.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong
I mean, I
at
would do a
attacking the rim.
marathon.
That
but
just puts a
those movies
little
are
more
long, and it's
momentum
already
on their side,
Wednesday.
don't you think?
Movies
The
I'm
defense
going to
got
see
to
in 2
tighten
days.
up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Oh,
Offensive rebound. Williams with the block. Now here's Freak. They double him with George. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, George. They set the pick. He feeds it to Hill. Anthony on the double team. Hill kicks to Turner. Lock at 6. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. From 20 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Lopez, a screen on Ellis. Here's Santos. 2 minutes. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
What other video? I'm thinking about buying a new game, but what game would you guys want to see? Would you guys want to see Star Wars Battlefront? The Last of Us? Destiny?
.158 left in the 4th quarter.
Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, peeps. Sorry, peeps.
Outside, George.
And
here's Hill for three. The shot misses. Great D that time from Santos. The Knicks leading by 14. Afflalo.
Speaking of the Knicks, they won today.
The dish to Freak. The three.
Splat.
It's all in by George. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hill passes to George. It's good from the top.
It is going to be a good year for 2016.
Beautiful shot that time by PG. Paul George getting it done.
Really?
The Knicks shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Santos.
Oh my
shot
God!
misses. Hill with some nice D. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. From deep, George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. George has got it back down within single digits for Indiana. George has gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Anthony drawing the double team. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Excellent D there from George.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Williams kicks to Freak. Fires the three.
Again.
The Pacers pull it in.
It's been so quiet today, guys.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
George fires, cans the shot from the wing.
It's been a long day. I'll look at a daycare. So,
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Freak throws it down.
Big time finish.
Yes,
emphatic.
He hangs on the rim too, just for good measure.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Showboating every now and then.
I know it's not what you guys are used to on other channels, but I'm beginner, right? Beginner's luck, as they would say. And there we go.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Please,
and now
again, let me know, what do you guys think of the upcoming Batman vs. Superman movie? What did you think of the trailer? Did you think that it did spoil too much?
Well, once
do you
again,
think it
could
have been better?
How
so?
Are we going to see this
Are you
year?
more excited for Captain America Civil War or Batman vs. Superman? And basically, oh, yet again, another reminder for you guys. I will have the video up before and immediately before and immediately after.
Kevin,
maybe some
an
weird
interesting
pauses.
response. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you.
Retakes or
and
whatever, but I'm going to try to do everything in
for
one
Greg
take.
Anthony,
so
Clark Kellogg, and Dorisburg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Right.
Thanks for watching
and
the NBA,
hopefully,
presented by 2K Sports.
Star Wars is going to be
now
amazing.
It's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
World.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
So, this is to Star Wars being amazing.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. And without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game.
My broadcast
Freak.
And my commentary.
He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Share, and
just
subscribe.
An unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
That was Freak turning up the...
Very lovely.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope the Jet Smith, Kevin.